Imagine life is a great banquet. The table is overflowing with everything you've ever wanted. Joy, success, connection, peace. It is a feast, and everyone is invited. But you are standing in the corner, starving. You do not eat, because a deep, quiet, and ancient voice inside of you whispers, "You do not deserve a seat at this table." This is the secret, heartbreaking world of the person who believes they do not deserve good things. It's the moment a wonderful opportunity appears, and you immediately find a reason to run away from it. It's when you are in a healthy, loving relationship, and you feel a compulsive urge to sabotage it. It's the feeling of achieving something you've worked so hard for, only to feel empty, like a fraud, like it must be a mistake. It is a life lived on the outside, looking in at your own happiness. And it leaves you with a profound sense of shame, asking yourself, why am I like this? Why do I push good things away? If you have ever felt this way, I need you to listen with all of your heart. This feeling that you are unworthy is not the truth. It is not a reflection of your character. It is a ghost. It is a story that was written for you when you were a small child, a story you were forced to believe in order to survive. You do not feel you are unworthy because you are unworthy. You feel you are unworthy because you were taught that this was the truth of who you are. This core belief, this fortress of "I don't deserve it," is not something you were born with. It was built, brick by painful brick, in the environment of your childhood. Sometimes it was built in the home of the critical parent. In this world, your worth was a performance. Love and praise were wages you earned for being good, for achieving, for being perfect. A mistake, a moment of imperfection, was met with criticism or the withdrawal of affection. You learned a devastating lesson: I am only worthy when I am flawless. My inherent self is not enough. So now, when a good thing comes to you freely, without a struggle, it feels wrong. It feels unearned. It feels like a trick. Sometimes, this belief was built by the scapegoated child. You were the one who was consistently blamed for the family's problems. You were the difficult one, the bad one. You became the container for all the family's shame and dysfunction. You internalized this identity so deeply that it became the foundation of who you are. So now, when life offers you something beautiful, a part of you immediately recoils, thinking, "This can't be for me. Good things don't happen to bad people." And sometimes, it was built in the home of the neglected child. Your needs, your feelings, your very existence, were met with indifference. You learned that you were invisible, that you did not matter enough to be seen or cared for. You learned that you were not worthy of attention. So now, when a wonderful opportunity or a loving person tries to put you in the spotlight, it feels terrifying and wrong. It contradicts the powerful, core belief that you are meant to live in the shadows. And for many, it was the legacy of the parentified child. Your job was to give, not to receive. Your worth was tied to your ability to care for others. Receiving something for yourself, a gift, a compliment, a moment of rest, felt deeply selfish. It felt like a betrayal of your role as the endless caretaker. And so you arrive in adulthood, and your entire life is filtered through this lens of unworthiness. And it shows up in painful, self-sabotaging ways. It shows up as an inability to accept help or kindness. You deflect compliments. You feel immense guilt when someone does something nice for you. You are constantly trying to repay any kindness you receive, because you don't believe you are worthy of it as a free gift. It shows up as a constant state of waiting for the other shoe to drop. When something good happens, you don't feel joy. You feel anxiety, because your system believes that this good feeling is a temporary mistake, and that the inevitable pain and punishment is right around the corner. It shows up as active self-sabotage. You will unconsciously push away the loving partner. You will procrastinate on the big opportunity. You will find a flaw in the perfect moment. This is not because you want to be miserable. It is because your nervous system is desperately trying to return to the familiar and therefore safe state of things not working out. It is trying to correct the mistake of your happiness. So how do we begin to claim our seat at the banquet? How do we learn, in our very bones, that we are worthy of the feast. The journey is not about becoming worthy. You already are. The journey is about dismantling the old, false belief that tells you otherwise. The first step is to recognize the voice. The next time you are offered something good, and you feel that familiar internal cringe, that voice that says, "Not for you," pause and name it. Ah, this is the unworthiness story. This is the ghost from my past. This is a feeling, not a fact. This simple act creates a space between you and the belief. It takes away its power. The second step is to become a detective of your own goodness. Your brain has spent a lifetime collecting evidence for the case that you are unworthy. Now, you must start building a new case. Start a worthiness file on your phone or in a notebook. Every single day, write down one small piece of evidence that contradicts the old story. A compliment you received. A small act of kindness you performed. A moment you were proud of yourself. A beautiful thing you noticed. When you are feeling low, you must open the file and read the evidence. You are training your brain to see a different, truer story. The third step is the brave and awkward practice of learning to receive. The next time someone gives you a compliment, resist the urge to throw it back. Take a breath and say the two most powerful words. Thank you. That's it. The next time someone offers you a small act of help, let them. You are practicing the art of letting goodness in, just for a moment. You are teaching your nervous system that you can receive a gift and survive. And finally, you must offer compassion to the child who built this fortress in the first place. Visualize that small child inside of you, the one who was criticized, or blamed, or ignored. And you, the wise and compassionate adult you are today, can now give them the message they always needed to hear. I see you. You did nothing wrong. It was not your fault. You were always worthy. You always deserved good things. And I am here now to make sure you finally get them. You do not have to earn your place at the table of life. Your seat has been there, waiting for you, all along. Your name is on the invitation. The journey is simply to have the courage to believe it, to walk forward, and to finally, sit down and enjoy the feast. If this video was helpful for you, please show your support by clicking the like button. To continue this journey of healing, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. And if you know someone who struggles to believe in their own worth, please share this video. It might be the invitation they've been waiting for. Thank you for watching. You deserve good things.